Good morning. It is Tuesday, December 28th, and I am back in Killarney, here to do a hot tent trip in the George Lake campground. I just got my permits. I'm going to load up the toboggan and head over to the site. Just met a lovely lady, Magdalena, I believe was her name. They're cold camping here, and she recognized me right away from YouTube, so she came over to chat with me. I've got the toboggan loaded up. It's supposed to be a really light load because I brought my backpack, which is still in the car. But I do have a full bin of wood, so I guess that's the trade-off. Anyways, I'm going to make my way to the campsite. It's down this steep hill, and then I got to walk for a bit to the right, so take some video footage while I'm out there, but for now I'm just going to get on my way and get away from all these people. All right, it is 10:50 and I am on my way. It's a little bit tricky putting the backpack on with the waist strap for the toboggan because they both go around my waist, but I got it figured out. Anyways, there's some people coming, so I'm going to turn this off. There's a thin layer of snow on the trail. I guess I should say the road, but today it's a trail. And underneath it's all ice. So got my little strap on, ice cleats on, and they're helping a lot. It's pretty decent pulling. The last time I was here, it was really, really deep snow, and it was so hard to get through here, but not so much today, which is great. I almost forgot to mention on the way in, about 10 minutes before I got to the park office, I saw a beautiful deer. I was standing in the road, and I didn't even try to get my phone out and get a picture because I knew it was going to take off, but I got to watch it for a few seconds, and then it bounded through the forest. They leaped so high. It was really cool. Anyways, yep, I look flushed. Just turned down my street called Bear Alley, and I'm almost at the campsite. But there's a tent on my site. What's happening? As I started to walk down Bear Alley Road there, I noticed that there was a hot tent set up on my campsite. So I don't know what's going on. I saw a decent one that wasn't as far in, that had a bit of a view of the water as well. So I'm gonna walk there. I've called the office 3 times. Nobody's answering. They give a phone number on the answering machine of some type of a park contact, so I called them. And the lady said that she was going to get them to call me, so I'm going to start making my way down to this other one. These people aren't, even if they are leaving today, they're not leaving anytime soon, and I'm not going to sit around and wait. I'm like hot and sweaty already, and I can't stand still too long, even though it's not freezing cold out. I'm starting to get chilled because I'm sweaty, so I'm going to start walking back to that other site. So Erin just called me back. She said those people aren't even registered to be camping here, so they're on their way, and in the meantime I'm going to check out some other sites nearby and pick something else. This looks really cool. Just one row over from Bear Alley, so the bathroom's still at the top here. Looks nice. All right, so Erin just came in the little buggy, and they said 77 has the nicest view in the whole campground. It's on a point. So I'm thinking about going to take a look, but I don't want to bring all my stuff. But then again, I don't want to go all the way there and then have to come back and get my stuff. So I'm not sure what to do. 63 is pretty nice too. I don't know. I might just stay here. I'm already here, but I don't know. Half an hour-ish later, it's 11:50 now, and I am going to stay on site 63. I went to see 77. It's beautiful, but it's up a bunch of hills, and there's no bathroom nearby. So I am going to stay on 63. I'm here at the campsite. It's really nice. It's got a really great lookout, and I'm going to start setting up. All right, so here is the view from the little point here at site 63. It's pretty sweet. And here's the campsite. There's another little spot you can go have a look at over there. Should get a nice view of sunrise or sunset. I'm not even sure what I can see from here. I haven't checked the compass to see which direction I'm facing. I'm gonna set up the tent over here and get myself situated. All right, I have decided to set up the tent right here. There's a couple of trees that I can pull out the sides with, and it's a little bit sheltered, not much, but this spot is all wide open and it's on a slant, and I'm just not really sure what's under there. So like this with the nice view in the background. All right, I got the tent up, sort of. I had some trouble with one of the spikes. It totally bent like this over. Pretty sure I'm on rock, but I managed to get them in enough that I think they'll hold. So I got the pole in, and then nature called and I had to run to the bathroom. So as I was coming back from the bathroom, I just met Fiona and her doggy, and Fiona is actually the one staying on site 70, and they're actually heading out. So she has some wood that she wants to give me to apologize for being on the campsite, and I said it's not a big deal at all. But I guess they've been out and about since Boxing Day, and they've been having some troubles. So thanks, Fiona. It was really nice to meet you. She did recognize me from YouTube, so that was kind of cool. Anyways, I'm just coming up to my site here. I'll flip the camera around. Beautiful site, super, super messy, which I don't usually like to show you guys, but whatever, it's winter and I don't care. So there's the tent, beautiful, beautiful background scenery, and I just got it up and pulled the two guy wires out on the sides, and then I had to take off. So I have my cot here with me, so I'm very excited. So I'm gonna set that up and get the stove going and get everything done. All right, well, there goes Ryan and Fiona and their dog Link. They came by to bring me some wood because they're actually heading out, and they were on 70. They came in last night and they decided to leave. I'm not sure why exactly. I tried to convince them to stay because we had a lovely chat, and it was really nice, but they're on their way. So I'm actually getting really cold because I'm sweaty, and I've been sitting out here chatting. So I'm gonna get the stove up and running and get some heat going here. All right, I've got my tent set up fairly well. Everything is in its place, and I have a little tiny fire going in the stove. You can see a bit of smoke coming out of the chimney, but not much yet. It's still catching. It's taking its time for sure. Some of the wood is wet, but I have it underneath the stove to help dry it out. My little fan is not moving quite yet because it's not hot enough, but it should be going soon. I'm so happy I have my cot with me. I'm able to store a bunch of stuff underneath. And then on top of the cot, I have my Thermarest Ridge Rest, which is rated at a 2.8 R rating, and my Neo Air mattress, which is at a 2, plus my -40 Marmot bag. I also brought a couple little mats to put down in front of the stove to help keep from slipping and soak up the melt. And the box that I used to bring the wood in is doubling as a table now, sitting beside my chair. I'm pretty cold. I need to get some lunch in me, so I'm gonna get in the tent and heat up my lunch. I am really, really hungry. right, somehow it is 2:45. I finally got a nice fire going in the stove. The wood was a bit wet. Took a little bit of coaxing, but I made it there. I just had a little bit of roast beef left over from Christmas Day. So I'm just heating that up, and I have a wrap here. So I'm gonna throw it on that, and that should be pretty tasty. It's got some gravy in it, and it was quite yummy the first time I had it, so I thought I'll just throw it in for lunch. Oh, it is smelling very good in here, and it's getting nice and warm finally. It's taken quite a while for that wood to catch, and now everything is sizzling. I'm going to grab one of my wraps and load this baby up, and I can't wait to eat. I'm so hungry. It smells like roast in here now. It smells so good. Fire is finally going good. I just finally closed the damper a little bit, and I'm getting nice and toasty warm. So I'm gonna head outside after I eat this. I'm eating. Yum. Well, it's 3:30. I'm just making my way to the car to pick up something, and I was gonna maybe sneak over and try to do the Granite Ridge Trail, but it says on the flyer it takes about an hour and a half. Right now that would take me to 5 p.m. Sun goes down at 4:45, so I mean it wouldn't be dark right away, but then I still have to get back to camp, and my leg is hurting really bad. I pulled some kind of a muscle in my hip. I can't remember the exact proper name for it right now. Piriformis, I think, or something, in the summer when I did I think it was the 7-day canoe trip, because I was sitting in the canoe for so long. It's from sitting. When I drove to St. Catharines to see my mom for Christmas, I was in the car for 3 hours, and then I got out and it was so sore, and it was almost gone. It took me like all summer and fall to get rid of it, but it's back now. And it was just hurting a little bit today, and I was like, there's no way I'm not going. But I think pulling the toboggan, it didn't like that very much. There were a couple of hills I had to struggle up, and yeah, anyways. So I'm gonna skip the Granite Ridge Trail today. I'm gonna go to the car and get what I need to get from there, and I think I'm just gonna take a walk around the campground. I mean, this is my view. Like, it's absolutely beautiful. There's nobody here. Every once in a while I hear some people, but there's like, I think there was about 10 cars in the parking lot. So there's not a lot of people here, and the yurts are over on the other side, and I think that's where most of the people are. So it's kind of like being in the backcountry without being in the backcountry, which I like. So anyways, I'll see you in a bit. So I'm still on my little walkabout. I stopped at my site and dropped off my jacket and the other thing that I picked up from my car. This is the hill here that I would have had to come up to go to 77. It doesn't look that bad, but it's a long, gradual incline, and I just didn't want to do anymore. Planning on doing some day hikes, so I have to do that walk to the office, and the other reason was there's no bathroom over here, so I would have had to go to use the one that I'm using for my campsite. But I don't know if you can see it, that clearing opening up there where you can see the light. That's actually the campsite there, and it's right on a cliff, so you can see like out onto the lake. It's really pretty, but I can see that from my site too, so it's all good. Just wanted to try to find the beach where I launched the canoe for my trip that I did with the hot tent in October. This is the last canoe trip I did. Not sure what the fascination is with the beach, but I just want to go there. I'm drawn to water, always. can see how to get back out. I found the beach. There it is. I know it's frozen, but I don't know why I wanted to check it out. Oh, and there's the Cranberry Bog Trail. There's the trailhead right there. I guess that's where it starts. I did that trail with Jimpin and James. Sorry, I was just looking at the sign. It says the Cloche Silhouette Trail that way. I didn't know you could take that from here. I'm gonna have to check out the map a little better later. I just have the small one from the park that I got at the office. I didn't bring my big map because I wasn't going backcountry. So this has all the trails and stuff on it, but I can't read it that good without my glasses on. It's kind of fine print. So anyway, I'll check out the beach. Oh, I was here with my canoe last. It's kind of sad. So here's where I launched on my last trip. Take the canoe up and through there. Super quiet out here. Oh, there go my friends Peter and Magdalene. They're cold camping down on site 88. And they have a hot tent, but they just said it wasn't worth the trouble to bring it. And it's too warm. They're from Poland. Really, really nice people. So now it's 5:15 and it's just starting to get darkish. And I'm actually just at the top of my road, which is called Woodchuck. I really like the Bear Alley. It sounded much cooler, but yeah, so I'm on Woodchuck. And hopefully the fire's still going. There were a lot of coals in the stove when I left. So I'm hoping it's nice and warm in the tent. I've been standing still on the road here talking to Magdalene and Peter for, I don't even know. It was 4:15, it's 5:15, so almost an hour. We had a nice chat and it's nice, you know, there's not a lot of people here, but the people that are here are super friendly. And it's nice to just have some random chit chats with people. And they did the crack today and they said it was really good. There's a very clear trail and they saw about 15 people while they were on the trail. So it's still really busy even though it's Tuesday, but a lot of people are off this week, I guess. So I'm interested to see how that goes tomorrow. Anyways, I'm almost back at the tent here. Can you see it? Yeah, there it is. There's like 3 picnic tables on my campsite. I don't know why. I find that they're getting in the way of my pictures and videos, but oh well. Anyways, I'm gonna go get myself in the tent and get warmed up, and I really need a drink of water and I'm gonna get comfy cozy. Just took a couple pictures. It's really, really pretty, but it's not lighting up the same way in the phone as it is on the picture. So maybe I'll put a picture in here to show you. Anyways, I'm getting really cold. I've been standing still for about an hour, chatting with those guys. So I'm gonna go in and get warm. All right, it is 6:30. Sorry, I'm a little crooked. The phone stand thing is up on the bed. I got the door open. I'm roasting in here. I just started dinner, and I'm gonna make some shrimp pesto linguine. I had made some noodles the other night at home, and I had them left over, and I just thought, you know what, they're already cooked. Easy peasy. I brought some shrimp, put them in my little pot here, and they're in there with some butter and some garlic, and they're just cooking. And then I'm going to add some pesto, stir it in, put the noodles in there, stir those in, and grate some cheese on top. It's going to be really easy, but amazingly delicious. And I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. Cheers, everyone. Got a palm bay out. We've got 3 of them on this trip. It's good. I also have some Baileys and hot chocolate. All right, I finally got the fire back up and it's now sizzling. I'm just gonna wear this Michael Jackson. Sorry, I can't get that or this, so I'm going for this. Can't help it. All right, put the cheese in there and the shrimp and all the things, and I'm just gonna let it melt. And then I'm gonna grab my towel. I'm gonna put it on my lap here, and then just put the pot right on top and eat it out of the pot. I'll show you a picture in a second. All right, there is my delicious shrimp pesto linguine with extra old cheddar. And I'm gonna eat. It smells amazing and I am starving. It's almost 7 o'clock, really late, but this will help keep me warm when I'm sleeping tonight. That smells so good. Oh, there's so many shrimp, like one big huge piece of shrimp in every bite. I like it like that. Oh, that's a lot. Hi everyone, look at me being a little piggy. Alright, it's better. Oh, this is so good. It doesn't taste any different than like when you order a nice pasta in a restaurant, honestly. So easy. It's like just a handful of ingredients, but so good. Anyways, I'm gonna go eat. All right, well, I just cleaned up after dinner. The pot was amazingly easy to clean out. I just used a couple paper towels and then I swished it around with some snow and wiped it out, and it's pretty good. Just having a little dessert. I brought a bunch of Christmas treats and goodies from over the holidays, and I'm just gonna snack on some of these. It's nice and warm in the tent, and I'm probably gonna sit here and listen to an audiobook. Well, I heard something behind the tent, so I came out to take a look. There's just nothingness. There's like this cliff, and then it's just black, even with my super, super, super bright headlamp. It's very creepy. I'm going back in my tent. Hi. Oh, somehow it's 10 o'clock. I guess I forgot to make a video, but I haven't really been doing much. I had dinner, I had dessert, and I finished my drink. And I've just been sitting here listening to an audiobook, enjoying the nice warm fire. I practically have both dampers shut because it's been so hot in here. I'm just wearing my thin tights and a tank top, and I just put on my long sleeve just because against the wall here it's a little bit chilly. But otherwise it's really cozy in the tent. It's probably a little too warm, but it's not that cold outside. It's -4, feels like -7, so not that chilly at all. And it's supposed to go down maybe to about, feels like -11. That's about it, really. I'll see you later. Bye. Good night. Thanks so much for watching. If you like what you saw, please click the subscribe button. Also click the bell for notifications. If you'd like to get more information on the stuff I use on my trips, please check out my website at CamperChristina.com. Thanks. Bye.